very much, Steve. I honestly cannot think of a better way to start off a program, can you? So uplifting. Although the official results of your trip have not been introduced or given to you, you did win a few awards that weekend, didn't you? Can you tell us about those?
And by the way, thank you all for your support. We really felt a lot of great support as we went prepared for our New York experience, which was May 6th through the 10th. These students did receive some special citations. We received outstanding read sections, so our outstanding reads, could you all stand at the festival? We also received outstanding clarinet section. Outstanding clarinets, could you recognize the clarinet section? Also, outstanding trombone section at the festival. There they are. And we received 2 honorable mention soloists. One was Christine Weiss in the clarinet. And there's a lovely, on the Jazz and Lincoln Center website, there's a lovely picture of Christine and Wynton Marsalis hugging. It's very nice. And then there's also one of honorable mention alto saxophone soloist Ben Svium as well. So it was a great trip, and thank you all for your support and help with that as well. It worked out great. Thank you.
Thank you so much for helping us kick off this event, Steve. Like I said, I can't think of a better way or a better group of musicians to kick it off for us. What you guys have achieved is really remarkable, and you should really, really be proud of yourselves. And 20 years from now, or 10 years from now, like we're celebrating, you look back at what you've accomplished. Again, I hope you smile and really take into consideration how much you have achieved. So congratulations to you all. Good afternoon and welcome to our celebration today of a decade of the Sun Prairie Education Foundation and 17 years of leadership under Tim Culver. It's really been a wonderful ride, and I'm really thrilled to be part of it. My name is Rebecca Ketelsen. I'm this year's president of the Sun Prairie Education Foundation, and I consider that a great honor, not only because of the 1 year that I'm serving as president, but also just everything that the trustees have accomplished over the last 10 years and being a part of that big picture. Honoring the past cannot be done without recognizing those who got you where you are today. And that's a very, very important part of your life and looking back and also moving forward as well. And as the Education Foundation moves forward, I can't think of a better person to help us honor the past. As a prior superintendent of the Sun Prairie School District and trustee of the Sun Prairie Education Foundation since its inception, like I said, there's no one more qualified than our next speaker to talk about the history of the foundation and what it has truly provided for Sun Prairie than Ollie Berge. Ollie.
Yeah, thank you, Rebecca. As I told Rebecca, I hit 89 years of age 1 week ago, and 2 things happened to me during this past week that never happened to me before in the previous 88 years. One is I got my first parking ticket. That was exciting. And the other is I caught laryngitis, which I really didn't need for today. But anyway, we'll try our best and hope that my voice will hold out. 10 years, imagine that 10 years it's been an operation. They say if you're having a good time, time goes fast. Well, I'll tell you, the time went fast for us and those 10 years went fast. I can recall 10 years ago, I was sitting down at Sir Ho's, having a cup of coffee with my 8 a.m. coffee group, and I noticed Glenn Fensky walk in, and he walks up to me and taps me on the shoulder, and he says, "Ollie, you got a few minutes, I'd like to talk to you." So I said, "Sure, you wonder what's going to happen now." So anyway, he starts explaining this new program that Dr. Culver was trying to initiate and inaugurate into the high school district curriculum. The program would require a board of trustees of about 15 people, and their major project is to solicit funds and acquire money so that it would be made available for teachers who would prepare special, unique projects that would not normally be provided through the school budget. And they would submit application forms to a committee and to review it and decide which one should be awarded so many dollars. And he said that this is entirely separate from the school district and the school board, very independent organization. He also said that the meetings are held once a month, the board meetings, and that the meetings normally will be held at 7 a.m. in the morning. Well, I kind of took a second thought about that one, but anyway. So I said, it sounds exciting, sounds challenging, and so count me in. So from that day on, back in early 2005, I was a member of the Sun Prairie Board of Trustees, and I've been on ever since. During that year, of course, it was our role to raise funds so that we'd have them available when the teachers made applications for programs. By that fall, we had $91,000 in the treasury, which I thought was quite amazing to raise $91,000 over the summer months. We had some very liberal contributors, and we had businesses and corporations that contributed, and a number of individuals, and so it added up to some $91,000 we had in October and November so we could start the program. The teachers were notified that we had application forms they could complete and describe what kind of unique program they'd like to provide to enhance the education of their students that would not be provided by the school district. And they could pick them up, complete them, and turn them in. And by the end of the year, we had some dozen applications, and the committee reviewed them and decided on 3 of them to be awarded grants. The first one being awarded at Eastside Elementary School to a 2nd grade team of teachers. And I'll never forget that day because about 7 or 8 of us lined up out in the hallway outside of the Eastside Elementary School library, and we all had balloons, holding a balloon. And we had a facsimile check about 3 foot long and about 2 feet high with the names of the recipients on there and the amount. So we go charging into the room, interrupt this faculty meeting, and tell them who we are and what we're there for, and call up the 2nd grade teachers who received this facsimile check in the amount of $1,300. And that was the first of our awards. Well, since that time, of course, we've had many more. Since 2005, we had 2 casino nights out at the Emulsaric Barn, and I use the word barn rather loosely. It's a rather beautiful facility, but they were very kind to let us use their facility to raise money. And the last several years, we've raised money down at the Angel Park by having silent auction, public auction, and the buffet luncheon. The money, of course, kept accumulating, and we kept encouraging others to contribute, and until today we are doing quite well. Well, during that 10-year period, we received 275 applications from teachers for funds for special and unique projects. Those 275 applications, by the way, amounted to some 3,000 pages of review for those of us on the committee. So you see, they kept us pretty busy. But of the 275 applications that were submitted, actually 155 received an award, either fully or partially, in order to carry on their project. To put it in dollars and cents, the 275 applications totaled $706,643.78. So you can see we're talking pretty good money here. Well, of those 275 received, of course, they didn't all receive funds. But actually, 155 applicants did receive funds that they requested. And those funds total $273,737.32. So that means that our foundation, during that 10-year period, provided teachers with some $273,000 worth of funds that they could provide unique programs for the students under their jurisdiction. Another way of saying it is, what is our total assets today? Well, we started out 91,000 in 2005, and today our total assets amount to $864,882.49. That's as of April 30, 2015. Now, we use the 5% factor in distributing the funds, so whatever our total assets are, we take 5% and distribute that to the teacher. So 5%, of course, of 800,000 would be $40,000. So our goal right now, of course, is to reach the $1 million mark. And if we can reach $1 million, which we hope to do in the near future, we'll be able to give $50,000 each year to the students of the Sun Prairie District. So much thanks have to be given to Dr. Culver for initiating this program, to the Glenn Fenskys and the Randy Handels, who were the initial promoters and stimulators and the pushers and the doers that made us go out and work to get this program going. And we've had a succession of wonderful, great presidents of the association following Glenn Fensky and Randy Handel, who have kept us moving forward during these years. We must thank the contributors, but of course the big winners in the whole program are our students. They're the ones that gave from all these unique programs. It would be difficult, almost impossible, to calculate how many students were really touched in one way or another, but it has to be in the thousands. So thank you everybody for your contributions, and we'll be working hard to get that $1 million. Thank you.